I don't know about you, but my favorite thing to do on a weekend, it's cold out, winter time, is to get a fire going and set up shop for reloading. My friend Fish Sticks asked me to do an EDC video, so I'm going to do that right now. Everyday carry. Okay, when I say everyday carry, I mean that quite literally. These are the things that I carry every single day, no matter what. 7 days a week, 24, well not 24 hours a day, but 365 days a year. And it's going to seem like a lot of stuff, almost like I'm walking around with the contents of a lady's purse here in my pockets, but it isn't that bad. And it's stuff that I really feel like I need. I use this stuff all the time. Let's see here. We'll start with the left rear pocket. I got my leather billfold or wallet, and of course I have it. It's got my credit cards, driver's license, concealed carry license, lifetime NRA membership, and occasionally some cash, believe it or not. And my comb, which I'm using less and less all the time. I think I just carry this to make myself feel young, but what makes me not feel young is the fact that these things keep breaking, and that might have something to do with the size of my posterior. Didn't used to break those when I was in high school. Then I go, that's my left rear pocket. Then let's go to my front right pocket. Got my pickup keys, my FJ Cruiser. Each of these has a house key in case I lock one of them in the vehicle. I can still get in the house. My Spyderco Delica 4 with the flat ground. I've got a tapered ground Delica that I don't really carry very often. That's not as good for cutting food, and that's mostly what I use this for. And that just drops down into the bottom of my pocket. I don't clip it because otherwise I can't fit my hand in there to get my keys. Okay, then I got my Burt's Bees, which I try not to use too often. You can get really addicted to this stuff, but once in a while it's almost an emergency. You know, living in this northern climate, particularly in winter, you pretty much need that. And another thing it's good for is zippers. Yesterday I could hardly work the zippers. I got these Bates GX8 boots here that they're made for EMTs, fast responders, and they're great for you know, when you're running late for work, you just hop right into them and zip them up, and that's pretty handy. You get used to that. So I like these boots, but when the zippers go bad, this has beeswax in it. Works great for that. And you know, one thing that's difficult is in the morning when you have all this stuff laid out on your dresser or your bed, and you're putting your fresh work clothes on, and you got to figure out what goes where. You're in a hurry because maybe you've been answering questions all morning on YouTube instead of getting ready for work, talking to your friends, PMs and all that. So what I do is I've got a system where anything that's a light source, my cell phone, my Nightcore D11, or my Bic lighter, that goes in the front left pocket. Wallet, comb goes in the back left, and everything else goes in the front right. So I'll show you these things. My cell phone, I'm not into cell phones. This is a dumb phone, and because there were two of them that looked the same, I painted one, this one, just so you could tell them apart so you don't grab the wrong one. This is basically just for emergency use. I can't stand it when people call me anyway. I'm usually driving or whatever, and I don't talk on this thing when I'm driving, and it doesn't have text. That's disabled, so no one can tell me I was texting when I get in a car accident. A lot of times I just have it turned off, unless I think I might have to hear from somebody. My Nightcore D11, I really highly recommend this flashlight. It's LED. You push it 3 times to unlock it. Then it's got an electronic dimmer control. Goes up and down. And it also does strobe and let's see, SOS. And then you push it and hold it till it flashes, and now it's locked off, because if you don't lock these off, all of a sudden you'll be going along and you'll feel something hot in your pocket. It's because it turned itself on. So with the 3 pushes to unlock, that works quite nicely. And it takes a single AA battery. O-ring sealed. And I'm very happy with that. I will tell you that, see, I think this is the 4th one I bought, because I like to buy these as gifts. And one that I bought for my son actually crapped out. It didn't even last the whole day. Something went wrong with the circuitry and it didn't work. And I sent it back and they replaced it. No questions asked. Actually, I didn't send it to Nightcore. I sent it to wherever I bought it. I don't remember which online place I bought it from. Bic lighter, everybody asks me, hey, you don't smoke, why do you carry a lighter? Well, I use it all the time. I used to carry the mini lighters, but I have a hard time getting my hands on them, and this doesn't take up that much more room. And I actually like to get white ones because you can see the fluid level real easy in these, and that's really what's important. So, you know, I can't even tell you how many times I'm lighting a grill, either at my backyard or someone else's, or we're starting a fire, camping or up at the cottage, or even right here at my wood stove. You never really seem to have matches within easy reach. Winter or summer, I always carry that. Comes in very handy. Then my personal protection, because I can't carry a police officer on my back, I carry a Glock 36, and it looks like I should dust this thing off a little bit. A little bit of pocket lint going on there. Looks like I got federal hydra-shoks in there right now. Those should be 230 grain, I believe. Not even sure. Sorry about that. It's supposed to be a gun person, right? It does not have night sights. I'm thinking about getting some for this. My Glock 26 has night sights, and I'm probably going to carry that one in the summertime. This is my winter gun because it's a 45, and if my reasoning is if that hollow point cavity is plugged up with clothing or a winter jacket, it would effectively turn this into ball ammo. And as Masad Ayub used to say, if I'm going to have my hollow point turn into ball, I want it to be big ball. So he also carries a 45 in the winter time, or at least he used to. I believe he carried a Glock 30. So I'm carrying 6 plus 1. So I like the slim single column magazine on this Glock 36. And this thing is really fun to shoot because it handles quite like a Glock 19, and I enjoy it very much. Very reliable too. The only time I had malfunctions is in my 200 round break-in video, and it was completely my fault. I'm absolutely certain of that. After watching the video, is because the way I was gripping it, I was activating the slide stop, and now I go like this, and that problem has completely gone away. With all Glocks, you really want to put your thumb up there on the support hand, not up against the frame or the slide. Okay, one more thing I'll show you is the belt that I'm using. Oh, well, I didn't tell you about my holster either. That's a comp-tac Minotaur, and I'm extremely happy with this holster. I could not imagine a holster being any better than that. I haven't tried any other inside the waistband holster, but I also use comp-tac for competition use, and I'm just real happy with the company. There's no reason to even try anything else. I've never tried a crossbreed. This is very similar to that, like the Super Tux and all that. But this belt I made about, I think, 18 or 19 years ago. I bought 2 leather straps and punched all these holes with my leather working tools. I think I used to be somewhere around here, now I'm way down there. But I harness stitched the whole thing, and it's been holding up really well. And I actually have a comp-tac belt, which is nice, but I don't like it as much as this one. This thing is just worn in so well, fits me very nice, and takes a long time to get a belt to really curve to your body, even though the Minotaur belts do have a curve already built into them. Here's something else I should show you. This garment I'm wearing here, this is the Carhartt shirt jack, and I get it in the tall size. This is cotton canvas, flannel inside, extremely comfortable, and it works very well for concealment. And I wear this thing all the time. First thing I do when I come home from work is I change clothes and put this over whatever I happen to be wearing, and it's worked out great, and I highly recommend it. They're around $50, but you really only need one, and I like the solid color. They come in probably about 5 or 6 different colors, I guess. I just got the brown. Here's another thing I use every single day. Might as well call it my EDC. This is a Thermos Nissan, or Nissan, I don't know how you pronounce that. Stainless steel vacuum bottle. No handle on it. Fits really nice in your car, in your drink holder, and holds 16 ounces. This thing is awesome. If you fill this thing up and don't touch it with hot coffee, if you forget it when you go to work, the coffee is still hot when you get home. It's incredible. I know somebody's going to ask about this press. I just picked this up. This is my Hornady 366. I got it used from a guy at work. Really, really good deal. I'm extremely happy with it. Way better than my old Lee Loadmaster, which really didn't work very well at all. Too much plastic in that thing. This thing's cast iron, and it really cranks them out. So that's my EDC video. Fish Sticks, thanks for inviting me to do this. I appreciate it. And I'm going to call up Eugene and do some shooting today. We'll see you later.